5 years down the road as a member to the regional bloc, it's said there has been little of tangible benefit South Sudan is realizing from being East African partner state. On a face-to-face interview with South Sudan representative to the East African Legislative Assembly, they say weak strategy in marketing the country's interests is a result of less impact from integration.
What is affecting us is issues to do with participation. You see, things are being made at sectoral council meeting, in which always South Sudan is defaulting. They don't attend, so the participation is not that good. And if you don't attend when decisions are being made, you will definitely get nothing, because it's you to address your interests when you are present.
South Sudan sent 9 members to the East African Legislative Assembly in 2016. However, members say South Sudan's Minister for East African Affairs has more powers through his participation in the East African Community meetings.
We are tasked to legislate, oversight, advise institution, but we don't have a legal mandate to represent members of the executive.
The rule of the Council of Ministers of East Africa allow him to nominate other ministers, particularly Minister of Justice or Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation in Juba, because all those meetings are very important. They are taking a very critical decision, including the project. That's why now you see, when we talk about the infrastructure in this current budget, we get South Sudan is only normally, which had been done by the ESC. But we should have more roads. And those projects, if our ministers are not attending the meeting of the Council of Ministers, we are going to take on PIPs. What we are going to call it? For us, our mandate is limited.
South Sudan participation in the East African community has been clouded by frequent participation of the Under-Secretary for East African Affairs Ministry.
There are legal issues because he can't represent his minister.
But the rules of procedure of the council does not allow the Undersecretary to make decisions on behalf of the country. So this, in one way or the other, has a great impact on how South Sudan strategically positions itself where it's not considered. Because the country has to have a voice. Because all decisions of this community comes from the Council of Ministers.
2021-2022 financial year budget amounting to over $91.7 million was passed to focus on economic recovery. Honorable Mukulia Kennedy says South Sudan ministries responsible paid a deaf ear to invitation for various meetings.
I sit in the budget committee. When we are considering the budget, I was so furious on the director in charge of infrastructure development. He told me on the committee that they have over 50 letters sent, for instance, to the Ministry of Roads and Bridges to give them priority infrastructure projects that the country wants to undertake. And the country has not provided any.
The growing pressure from citizens in regards to South Sudan interest in the East African community has recently seen legislatures from South Sudan questioning the community on equitable distribution of resources.